My husband was violent with me for years, so I decided to get divorced. The problem was that he refused to get a divorce. I called the free of charge number 3919. They guided me towards an association that helps women. The lady told me that you have the right to ask for a divorce, even if the other party doesn't agree. Even if you don't have French citizenship, if you live in France, the divorce has to take place in France. It often takes over a year, but without a divorce, the marriage obligations will never be void, even if you don't live together anymore. As I had little income, I asked for aide juridictionnelle, so that the state would cover my legal fees, like the lawyers and the solicitor's fees. You have to fill in a form and take it to the Bureau d'aide juridictionnelle. My lawyer asked me for several documents: état civil, income, and prestation familiale. The documents have to be less than 3 months old. Then the lawyer filed a requête to the juge aux affaires familiales, au JAF. About 3 months later, my husband and I were summoned for the audience de conciliation. This is the first mandatory meeting where both parties have to be present. The JAF then renders the ordonnance de non-conciliation, or ONC. She sets the provisional measures that will apply during the divorce proceedings. These concern who gets custody of the children, as well as who keeps the family home. The next step is the assignation en divorce. You explain why you want to get divorced. I provided proof that he had prior convictions for domestic violence, and I requested a divorce pour faute. When you've been the victim of domestic violence, it's better to ask for a divorce pour faute. Finally, the divorce becomes final. The judgment defines everything. The parenting arrangements, the prestation compensatoire, for example, the money my ex-husband has to pay me for my change in standard of living, especially if I'm not working. If I have sole custody of the children, he also has to pay me child support. If he doesn't pay, there are procedures to force him to. I can ask for help from my lawyer or an association, or social services, or the CAF. Divorce proceedings take time, but I know this is what I need. I don't want to be linked to this man anymore. I want to divorce him and be free. I know this is my right.